We all know how it goes. Work gets crazy, the kids are everywhere, and life just happens. Making a delicious home-cooked meal every night for dinner just isn't in the cards sometimes. What if we told you we could change that for you? Today, we're going to tell you all about slow cookers, the small appliance that will save you big time. Slow cookers are designed to simmer food at a low temperature over an extended period of time and are able to retain the flavor and the freshness of your food. They're convenient, cost-effective, and easy to use. Slow cookers suit busy people with no time to spare in the kitchen preparing healthy and nutritious meals, and are perfect for things like soups, stews, and tough cuts of meat. Delicious meals practically make themselves while you're free to tackle everything else life throws your way. There are two types of slow cookers, manual and programmable. Basic manual slow cookers have an on-off button and not much more. You'll have a dial to set your heat level to low, medium, or high, and some will have a keep warm setting, but you'll have to manually switch to that mode. The main downside to manual slow cookers is they don't have a timer, so you'll have to monitor your cooking and you'll have to make sure you turn it off when you're done. Programmable slow cookers have electronic controls and a digital timer that lets you choose your cooking time. Some you can even program to cook up to 24 hours in 30-minute increments, and the digital display will show you the remaining cooking time. Most will automatically switch to keep warm setting when time is up, and some also have a manual mode. Definitely look for one with a keep warm setting to stop your food from drying out once it's done cooking. Prices for programmable slow cookers range from around $50 to $170, and manual slow cookers can be as low as $30 to $40. There are a few features you'll want to consider when purchasing a slow cooker. The first are the pot and lid. Most slow cookers will have a ceramic pot, but you can also get them in porcelain or metal. They all do a good job of conducting heat, so it's really up to your preference which one you get. The shape of the pot is also important. You can get oval or round, but the oval will accommodate roasts or other large cuts of meat better than a round slow cooker can. If you want to cook things like whole chickens, briskets, or ribs, go the oval route. But if you're using it for beans or stews, round will do just fine. Think about what you're planning on cooking, and then choose which shape from there. You want a glass or clear plastic lid so you can see the progress of your food without removing the lid, which releases heat. You definitely want to avoid opening the lid because letting out heat means a longer cooking time. Some have a hinged lid, which comes in handy when serving food, and if you're cooking for a party, you can get one with a lid that locks to help with transportation. Sturdy handles are a must when choosing a slow cooker. It makes it easier to carry, and you won't run the risk of dropping the pot and ruining your meal. Once you know the type and shape of slow cooker you want, you'll want to consider the capacity. You can get them anywhere around 1.5 quarts to 8.5 quarts. Most of the time, you want to fill the pot to a half or 3/4 full to avoid over or under cooking and prevent spilling over, so keep that in mind when deciding how large of a slow cooker you want. Anything from about 4 quarts and up is considered family size. 3 to 4 quarts is good for a small household, but buying a larger size is helpful for you if you plan on cooking for guests often or want to freeze meals and eat them during the week. You can also get smaller ones if your main purpose is to use it to keep things like dips warm. Most recipes are meant for an average size slow cooker, which is about 6 quarts, so double check your recipes when prepping your ingredients. When it comes to power, it's exactly what you'd think. Large models usually have more of it. Most offer at least 2 heat settings, but many will have more than 2. It's always better to have an automatic option that allows you to set a timer, so you can just set it and forget it. You should look for a slow cooker where the heating element goes up the side of the base instead of just remaining at the bottom, because that allows heat to be more evenly distributed, and you won't have to worry about stirring the food as often. Look for models with stay cool handles so you don't burn yourself when cooking or moving the pot as well. Finding a slow cooker with temperature probes can be rare, but if you do find one with them, it's really convenient because you insert the probe into your food, choose the temperature you want the food to reach, and when it does reach it, the slow cooker will automatically switch to the keep warm setting. Some slow cookers also come with a sear function to make browning meats or sautéing veggies easier. These usually come with a higher price tag though. Most slow cookers have removable pots that are dishwasher safe, which is super handy when it comes to cleaning. Also, keep in mind touchpad controls are much easier to clean than knobs and buttons if you're concerned about cleanup time. If you have any other questions about slow cookers or the ones we carry here at Apt, please reach out to us by phone, email, or chat with one of our experts online. We're always happy to help. We'll see you for dinner.